Hey there, it's Monday, May 16th. It's day 11 of the May Fishing Challenge. During that challenge, I'm going fishing every work day instead of going to work like most people do. Today, it's a little after 7 in the morning, maybe 7:15. I've got the bike with me today. There are storms coming. The skies look nice to the east, and to the west it looks horrible. So I've got between 1 and 2 hours before the storms hit. That's part of why I brought the bike, but I also wanted to get to this spot. This is the same spot that I was at on Thursday where I caught some nice walleye and smallmouth, and I'm going to see if I can't trigger them today. It's a real quick look. Here's the bike. It's motorized, electric bike, something I put together myself last year. And today I will be fishing with the Aldebaran and the X-Pride again, and you can see I've got it mounted on a nice little rack there. So it's time to hit the trail. Of course, we still have the noisy geese, but already I can tell the water is much lower than it was just 4 days ago. It's actually almost normal right now. So this is the little stream right here that when I had to cross to get over to that bank, that this stream was about 1.5 feet deep. As I said, it's usually like non-existent. And this pool is where I was catching them. And I was catching them right up along here. So I'm not sure what to expect today. You know, with the water conditions being completely different. It only took me like 8 minutes to get here instead of almost an hour. Okay, so this is shallower than I expected. Well, shallower than I was planning today. Wondering if there's anything maybe hiding down in this little pocket over here. You know, initially I had my first 3 lures planned out, but that was based on the water being different than what it is right now. And I'm hearing a little bit of thunder way in the distance, like, you know, it's like that low rumble. It's not like it's anywhere close or anything yet. And honestly, this was bait number 3 on the plan, which is the Hellgrammite, the Black Aurora Hellgrammite. So just because you know, I'm really not sure how long I'm going to have to fish. Maybe the weather is moving in a little faster. At least want to try to make sure I catch a few. Because bait number 2 was a jerk bait, and I was planning on fishing it against, sort of across the current in a way, but with the water down much lower. And now it becomes more about just trying to fish this pocket. Man, it's getting ooh. Holy crap, guys. Okay, I'm gonna pack up my gear because, man, this storm is moving in fast. That's the line that has sort of come up out of nowhere. So we'll see if we can get any more fishing in. I hope that blows over. But just in case, I'm gonna be ready to roll. So, can we pull anything out of here in what might only be a few minutes? and the sky turned really dark, so we're gonna try to hoof it back up here, find some shelter, because this is looking pretty rough.
Want to wait this one out a little bit? Which way did you come from?
I came from the west, so which is where where it's coming from. So
yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay, today's fishing trip, it really didn't pan out. What I thought was going to be an hour and a half or 2 hour window ended up being less than 15 minutes. I'm soaked, and when I planned this, the only thing that I figured would keep me from really getting a good fishing trip in is thunder, and this has been a pretty wicked storm. So I hung out with a couple cyclists who were getting out of the weather as well for maybe 45 minutes, waiting for the first big cell to pass through, and then I rode the 2.5 miles in the rain, and didn't think this out real well. So this could be the end of the video. I'll see if maybe I can get out tonight, but we'll see. But it's supposed to be thunderstorms all day from here on out, which is why I was trying to beat it. So if I don't get out, it was a 0 today. Total hasn't changed, and if I did get out, it's coming next. Okay, so maybe the good thing about the storms coming through earlier is that there's a little gap in the weather. So I came down to just one of my favorite spots near the house. Another guy was pulling in the same time. I talked to him, and we're both okay. So we're fishing around each other. So let's go see if we can catch a few fish today to make this video maybe a little bit more interesting. Carp right along the bank already. Water's up a good bit from the last time we were down here. So there's carp over there, and just scared some there. And the Aldebaran got pretty dirty on the ride back, so let's just dip it down in the water here. Just try to rinse it off a little bit. I'll have to clean it up pretty good here later. So when I was down at the Yough, I was basically tying on a chatterbait. So we're going to throw a chatterbait here. A little chilly right now. The water feels warm. If I get too cold, I can just jump in the water. Ooh. Little muskrat or something swimming out there. Ooh, little muskrat or something swimming out there. There's a lot of fish activity right now. There was, I think it was if I remember correctly, it was a fungicide spill. I think they think it was from one of the golf courses. That was last year. Oop. It'll take a couple years for them to get back to a decent size, but they move up from the river a lot. I caught a 22-inch largemouth not far from here, down in the creek. Sort of surprised me. It was in fast water, so I think they're moving up already. But little Helgramite, soft plastic, just fishing it on the bottom like a Ned rig. Okay, fish number 1. Hey, there's the rock bass. Mr. Rock Bass. I know these guys are in here. There you go, fish number 2. Boy, they feel warm compared to me. Look at the duck and the little ducklings. Oh, there's a couple more in there. Hey there, Mama Duck. Look, there's carp right here in front of me. You ever have one of those days where like you just can't get things tied on the way you want them? It took me forever to get this swim bait on, and I'm still not thrilled with the way it got rigged up. Switched over to the Z-Man Slim Swims. Oh, that was probably a stick. Probably a stick. Oh, I don't know what that was. That sucks. I never got a chance to see him. It was a real light hit. It's one of those I wasn't even 100% sure he was there. I have no idea how this... Oh my word, that was a nice fish. Guessing it was a nice smallie, but I don't know for sure. I got a little bit better hook set on that one. Well, unfortunately, he wasn't nearly as big. Ooh, this little guy, look at this. This little guy has another hook in there. Come here, let me see if I can get that out for you, buddy. Yeah, I definitely can. He's a hungry little guy. Whoa. Oh, come here, come here, come here. I thought I had him and then... Come here, buddy. Come here. There we go. Another fish. I think that's number 4. Plus the big one we missed. You know, I knew you were going to do that. Okay, fine. Get in the water. That daggone fish, he was flipping around so much that ended up breaking my line. Which is better than breaking the pole. Well, hey, managed to catch a few today. I'm still a little cold. It looks like maybe the next round of rain's coming in. So that'll be it. I don't remember what I caught, 4 or 5. We'll throw it down there in the bottom corner. And appreciate watching. I'll see you tomorrow.